All right, and we are live. Hi, folks. This is Joel from kidneyforjoel.com. Just adjusting my camera here. Can you all hear me right now? Mic test. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I think it's all good. All right, so we start. I'll be quick. Short and sweet, done in 10 minutes, and then we do FAQ. First, want to update you about what happened this week. Very important. Monday, I called my living kidney transplant coordinator, Patty Gray. And she basically told me that reason why only 2 of my 17 potential living kidney donors have been tested since I started the campaign in May 1st was because they're hi Teresa, because they're backlogged and lacking at least 1 case manager nurse. Actually, prior to that, I found out these from my potential kidney donors, especially Cody Wilson, who has registered and filled out the survey June 21st, which was a month ago, actually, and got a phone call and was told that he was going to get assigned a case manager in 5 to 10 days, but he never got a call back. So I've talked to other potential living kidney donors, and about 6 or 7 of them, and they all told me they haven't gotten a call back. Especially the local ones, okay? So Monday came, I basically complained to my living kidney coordinator, Patty Gray, and I also did that Tuesday, and basically said that, hey, I gotta find me a new transplant hospital, so I'm registering to be in the waiting list for Methodist, which is a much bigger transplant hospital, and they've done a lot more. So and I said, hey, whoever gets me in, okay, whoever gets me in and get my surgery done first this year, I will help your patients or Methodist patients or Santa Rosa's patients, which is a 3rd transplant hospital here in San Antonio, get all the leads and potential living kidney donors to help others who are in the waiting list. And I'm sure that get a scare out of her. And I meant it. So I got a call a few hours later from Dr. Colleen J., the head of the living kidney donor transplant team, and also my surgeon, my personal surgeon, and I told her the same thing. So she actually asked me, so what's your frustration right now? And I basically said, hey, I've sent you guys at least 17 potential living kidney donors for myself, and only 2 have been tested. And the rest have not even been followed up. And I've sent them to you starting in the first week of May. All right? And she said, okay, let me talk to my team, and basically here's what we're gonna do. Prioritize those who are blood type compatible, meaning either B+, AB+, or O, who I can receive the transplant kidney from those blood types, and those who live or near San Antonio, like Cody Wilson and at least 4 others who are in San Antonio or live near San Antonio. And lo and behold, not even an hour later, I got this text message from how do I call her? She is a nurse, beautiful, very sexy, and I know very healthy, because she told me she's never been sick in her life. And she was asking, she first told me she saw one video of mine on YouTube and somehow got her interested in this concept of organ donation, which she's seen patients who've been like renewed, revitalized, rejuvenated with kidney or other organ transplants. Unbeknownst to me, within that 30-minute chat that we did, she actually called her doctor and asked for a blood type. And lo and behold, she's B+, a perfect blood type match, because I'm B+. So, and I wasn't really sure what her intention was, but she basically said, hey, I'd like to help you out and donate, or at least be volunteer to get tested. And she has no idea, like 99% other Americans, what living kidney donation process and testing and matching is, what the process is. So I said, well, you don't have to really donate right now, because it takes about at least 45 to 60 days to be tested and matched. But you will get intensely tested. That's one benefit of living kidney donors, is you will never ever be tested so thoroughly from head to toe, front to back, side to side, urine, blood, CAT scan, CT scan, X-rays, psychological evaluation, nutritional evaluation, really in one day, in one full day. You'll never ever be tested like that. And the beauty of that is my insurance company is paying for it. So it's free. So whether you intend to donate or you just want to check if you can donate, you're okay. Because we will not, the transplant center will not allow you to undergo transplant surgery if you are not healthy enough to undergo a major surgery like that. Okay? So at least get tested. Okay? So I was really elated. So I posted on my Facebook and all that. And the next day, I got a conference call from Dr. J and the whole living kidney donor team, and emphasizing that they will first and foremost test and match those who are compatible to my blood type, especially those who are perfectly compatible, like a B+, or an O. And that they will prioritize those who live or near San Antonio. Well, this bikini model nurse friend of mine lives in San Antonio. In fact, I first met her when she was auditioning for JoelChris.tv as my spokesmodel. The very first one to apply, back in May of 2011, when I was documenting my weight loss journey from a fat father to a fit father, losing 65 pounds in 3.5 years. I had it all documented on JoelChris.tv. So I told Dr. J and the whole team, I said, hey, let's do first this new living kidney donor of mine who's nurse and bikini model and healthy and all that. And she actually called me, texted me first, called me on Friday. And we spoke for 2 hours because she had so many questions. Of course, she only learned about living kidney donation 2 days, 3 days ago, 2.5 days ago. Of course, she had a lot of questions. And we found out we had so many things in common. She has evolved as a more empowered woman since I first heard when she was 22 years old. And now she's like 28, 29. And so she actually filled out the survey and passed the medical questionnaire. So that's great, right? And there's another friend of mine, actually a co-worker of mine, who actually volunteered to be tested and matched. He lives in New Braunfels. So 2 of the 3 who signed up last week as living kidney donors, 2 were locals. So I told, Patty Gray, my transplant coordinator, that this is what's happening. So that's what happened. And then Friday, just before I got that text from my, how do I call her? Enlightened, super sexy, beautiful angel from San Antonio, I got a text from my second living kidney donor, AC, saying that basically without breaking HIPAA laws and privacy laws, that he didn't pass the test, the health test. He was a direct match of mine, B+, but he didn't pass the test. Now, I was actually elated, not disappointed for him. He may have been disappointed or scared when he got the news that he didn't pass the test. Okay? And the reason why I'm elated for him is because, here's the thing. He's only 38 years old. He was never been tested this much for a health test. And he found out for the first time that he has a condition that can be remedied right now if only does one thing. And I will not say what that is, but that's the good thing about, volunteering to be tested. Because you know why? Number one, you get to be tested for free. My insurance pays for everything. And I pay for your lodging and meals and airfare if you're out of town. And number two, you find out your health status, your true health status at that moment. So if AC did not volunteer to donate 5-6 weeks ago, and he did not get tested 2 weeks ago, he would have never found out his health condition that could have prevented him from losing his own life as a young person. So that's the beauty of it. Okay? So I was not disappointed at all. I was actually elated and happy to find out that, here's one person that I was really, through my health insurance, through my transplant center, save his life, because he can do something about his health. All right? So, anyways, so I'm going to summarize it all. So this week has been a really, really fascinating week. I met a lot of people. I met the people from Texas Kidney Foundation at txkidney.org, and they asked me to speak on September 7th about what I'm doing using the power of my story, my message, combined with the power of the social media platform to proactively find living kidney donors. And of course, through your help. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to build the system. So now my next, I have now 8 days to go with my 90-day plan, and my goal is to get 20. So I have 3 more potential living kidney donors to fill out the survey, the medical questionnaire, in the next remaining 8 days of the month. Because July 31st comes, midnight, I stop my campaign, okay? And I move on to the next platform, which is Instagram and Twitter, okay? Which is even more engaged and more powerful. That if the system I built within 90 days with Facebook, I can build with Twitter and Instagram in probably half the time, if not less, okay? And I'm systematizing all this so I can meet the 5-part goal, or the 5 goals of Kidney for Joel. And again, you can look at my cover photo of the 5 reasons why I'm giving away my car, which is really the 5 goals I have for kidneyforjoel.com. All right? So there's a lot of developments in the background. Like I'm beta testing the software that can multiply by 10 in terms of the social media reach. And also I'm beta testing, actually I bought the white label rights of this software that can multiply by 100 my video marketing system. And I'll put this all together in the next 30 to 60 days, if not 90 days, or until I have my surgery. And then basically serve it on a silver platter to those kidney transplant patients waiting for 6 years for their deceased kidney donors. Count it down to 6 months or so to find their living kidney donors. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. Okay, there's a lot more happening in the background than what you can see. Okay, but you're probably seeing some vignettes of it. Okay, so questions? Any questions right now? Any questions? I know I went a little bit over time. I get excited when I talk about this. It juices me up, you know. Let me just re-emphasize my mission in life, my newfound mission in life. My mission has always been to live, love, learn, laugh, and leave a legacy. Leave a lasting legacy that would outlive me for many generations to come. And I think, and I believe this is it. Kidneyforjoel.com is my vehicle to reach my final missions, my final 2 missions. And I'll reveal that in the next coming weeks. And my vision, to make it simple, I want to wipe out the waiting list of 100,000 people on the waiting list for their deceased kidney donors in my lifetime. And of course, I cannot do it alone. Okay? We're doing it interdependently as a group. How's your overall energy levels throughout the day? You know what? Surprisingly enough, even with like 5-6 hours of sleep during the week, I've been pretty good. I've been able to fulfill my obligations as a father, as a son, as a provider, and as a physical therapist, and now this. On the weekends, though, I really savor it, especially with my kids. This past 2 days, I've just slept for like 12 hours a night, and just rejuvenated myself. That's why you see me hyper right now, because I've gained a lot of energy from just sleeping for half the day yesterday and about 8-9 hours. Actually, I only had like 7 hours this morning because I woke up, you know, because literally my brain is working all the time, especially my subconscious. And I woke up this morning at like 4:50 a.m. I set the alarm for like 8 a.m. because, you know, we're planning to go to church at 9. But I woke up at 6:50 and boom, 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 boom. I mean, I made the plan for the week and all this major things, which I do. It's been my habit of mine since I was, oh gosh, 12, 13 years old. I always plan for the week, what I'm going to do. I call it, you know, the weekend is really, Saturday is my rest and relaxation day, and Sunday is my rest and not my recreation day, to reconnect with my Creator, reconnect with my core family, and review and plan ahead. Review the past week and plan ahead. So my energy level has been pretty good, and I know once my campaign ends on July 1st, midnight, boom, I'm going to have my system all semi-automated because I've hired the right people. I've hired VAs. I've hired a team to semi-automate it, so it will be almost hands-off for me to do the Facebook marketing. And I move on to Instagram and Twitter marketing. And then, you know, YouTube marketing and so on and so forth. So that's my answer, Anthony. Thank you for the question. Any other questions? Any other questions? And again, I will post the replay of this live update for this week. This is probably the most important live video update I've done since I started doing these live updates 5 weeks ago. And I'm gonna keep doing it every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central, unless there's some sort of an emergency with my family or whatever. But I don't think so. So I'll keep you posted what's going on. I can really feel that my donor is here. Is here, you know, and it's just a matter of going through the questionnaire and then going through the pre-qualifying test and then going through the final full day test. I can really feel it, and thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of you. I'll be creating a Facebook group for those of you who have helped me share my videos, photos, posts, everything. Really, my story, okay? Because my quest is only beginning. My quest, again, eventually, is to help 31 million Americans delay or prevent getting into end-stage 5 and preventing and delaying them going into dialysis. And those of you who are in dialysis and needing a transplant, my ultimate goal is to wipe out, through our interdependent network, through the power of social media, the 100,000 waiting list right now, and cut down the time, well, in my lifetime, and cut down the time from 6 years to 6 months or so. Any other questions? No questions? All right. I just want to say that for those of you who are intending to improve your health, wellness, and fitness, on my website, I'm giving away a free report on how I lost 72 pounds slowly, the right way, reversed my diabetes, and lowered my blood pressure 7 years ago, and I still maintain it. And the live updates, okay? and then you will be asked to voluntarily share the website. And when you share the website on your Facebook timeline through kidneyforjoel.com, you will be rewarded with my 10-part video series on how I lost 29 pounds in 33 days using 3 simple steps. I've also systematized that. And I have a very detailed, specific video educational series that you will get via email after you share my website, kidneyforjoel.com, on your Facebook timeline. And again, all you have to do is go and subscribe to my updates and get the free report at kidneyforjoel.com. This is Joel from kidneyforjoel.com signing off for now. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.